Hey guys, Dr Duce back again with another great set of music tech tips for you. Now, as I've said before in my previous tutorials, I've been using Logic Pro for a very long time, and within this door you have all of the components needed to compose, produce, edit, mix and even master your projects. Now today I'll be covering a fantastic plugin which I found really handy, and I found it to be a great companion for Logic Pro X. Now this plugin is called iZotope Alloy 2 and is part of the iZotope production suite. Within that suite there are some other components, for example Nectar and Ozone, both of which I'll be covering in other videos, but today it's going to be Alloy 2. Now what I plan to do is give you a quick overview of the Alloy 2 interface and the components that are within the plugin, and demonstrate how you can come up with some great sounding effects and processing on individual parts in your production. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so this is the track I'll be demonstrating. I've exported all of these stems from Logic, so we're just working with audio. There's no MIDI at all here in this arrangement. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just play you these first few bars of the track just to give you an idea of what we're starting with, and then we'll actually go into using the plugin. Okay, so that's the track, just dry, no effects, no processing or anything, apart from the bass of course, which has got the bass amp plugin. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly show you what Alloy looks like, how to plug it into your channel strip. So what you do, you come across to the next available slots, you go to audio units and iZotope Alloy 2, right, and here's your interface. Now by default what happens is you automatically get preset options which pop up. Now depending on what track or instrument you're applying, you can go through these different presets and select. Let's say for example we selected bass, stringed bass, because this is on a bass track, and let's just have a listen. Let's solo this. So I'm going to bypass. Okay. And now we're going to switch it back on and I'll put it, we're working our way through, have a listen. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, as you work your way through all of the presets, the sounds are quite different, and you just work your way through until you find one that kind of closely matches what you're looking for. So I'm going to start off with this punchy upright bass. This is the main interface. So within the module, once you're in overview mode, the components are an equalizer, exciter, Dynamics 1, Dynamics 2 and the limiter. You can switch things on and off just by clicking here, and this, as you can see, it's disabled the EQ. The exciter, can switch that on and off. There's also a couple of things which haven't been included, for example this transient shaper. If I was to switch it on, you should see it pop up right here, and also there's a de-esser as well, which is not included in this particular preset, which is here. Let's switch that off, the transient shaper. Okay, now if I was to click on this button, we can see the shape of the EQ, and over here is where we can actually edit the parameters of our EQ curve. Let's go to the exciter, and now these are the parameters and adjustments where you can again adjust the tone of the exciter, the harmonics that you'll be looking to add in, and the character of those harmonics. If we move to the dynamics, we got a compressor, a gate here as well, and we have different modes like digital and vintage. Dynamics 2, same thing. The de-esser, of course, we'll look at another time. And then we've got a limiter, which is really useful in terms of increasing the perceived loudness of the part.